Hello viewers and welcome back to Phoenix Point with Corknut. We are diving straight into a Protean Mutane mission today. With one minor change, we are going to hop over to Irina, and instead of the Gungnir, I think it makes sense to give her the Pythagoras because the enemies we're facing in this mission, we know that they're immune to virus damage. That's the only change I really needed to make, so let's hop in and see if we can survive this. These missions are known for their difficulty. Protean hoplites have some kind of beam weapon that can really ruin our day, and there is likely one or more Cyclops on this mission, which is a huge damage sponge with another beam weapon. So the approach here is really to hope we get a good map and to scout. So we're going to scout initially with the aphid. I'm not sure why we started here. We're starting in the very center of the map. No vision on anything. Let's send aphid down to this corner and see if we can see anything with a better angle. Okay, nothing yet. Jacob, how about you head
I'm on the move
this way? And I guess we're gonna sweep down through here, go up the stairs. Let's see if we can do that without waking too many enemies up.
moving to coordinates.
Keeping the team together. The Cyclops, if we run into them, they'll have some sort of stomp weapon that is area effect. The hoplites themselves, though, will be armed with beam weapons, and they'll be hard enough on their own. We don't need to go antagonizing a lot of them. There's a lot of splashing noises on this mission. Let's see if we can get eyes down in this corner. There we go. We see a hoplite. It's not awake yet, so I think we still want to continue down this corner. Keep an eye on that. See if we can see any more. Try to avoid waking them up. We'll hold you there, though.
Ready.
I'm not sure if activating one activates them all. It's possible. But we sort of want to minimize that. Okay, let's scout further with the aphid down to this corner. Make sure there's nothing creeping up on us from back here. Aphid sees the Cyclops. It is way up top. Yeah, it's a pretty good position. It looks like we may have... Could probably sneak up the stairs at it or through here. There's some cover here. This whole area, so this whole map of the half of the map seems clear except for that one guy there. I wonder if they're susceptible to the aphid's zap attack. I doubt it, but okay. I'm pretty sure if we move you any further forward, you're gonna wake it up. What about you, though, Jacob?
Tango spotted.
Okay. Jacob has a chance here to shoot it. I think we'll move you one more square forward. Maybe you'll lose your chance there.
Ready.
Sophia can get past this pole. Irina's going to have to be shooting through that tree, it looks like. Oh no, she's clear. Okay, so Irina is probably our best shot. She'll probably take her shot from here. Takeshi can also get past this pole to take a shot if he needs to. He'll have one shot from here. I kind of want to wake it up. Jacob, you only get one shot but you can move forward a bit. Let's see about Sophia. Yeah, Sophia will hop here. Oh, I see a second. Alright, look at that. There's two here. Unfortunately, separated by vertical elevation, so I don't think we'd be able to grenade there to get them both, but that's interesting that they're right by each other. Let's definitely shoot for the bottom one first. And hope we don't wake up the higher one.
Ready.
Let's take Arena's shot. So Arena is going to mark this guy for death. And then she's going to quick aim on it. And let's see, shoot, unfortunately that's the shield is her best target there. Does she have a leg shot anywhere? No, it's all like high armor. Oof.
Target missed.
Okay, she woke it up. Missed, 0 damage. The one above it didn't wake. That's excellent. So let's hold these positions. Let's take another shot. Hold on. Why don't... she must have moved and I blew it. Okay, so she's going to try to move to cover. Everyone else is going to have to shoot at this thing from here. It doesn't have its shield out. We're going to bias the shot slightly left, I guess. And we're going to have to take a lot of those. Hopefully we can do it this turn. Okay, Danchev is a good bet. Let's aim a little low. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to do it with 3 shots.
Ready.
If we're lucky, Sophia doesn't have a shot from there. She's going to step 1 forward. Hopefully it didn't wake the other one up. And yeah, this should kill it. If she's lucky, good. Okay, 1 down.
Hostile destroyed.
And it looks like we managed to do it without waking that other one up. Thank goodness. Okay, that means, Omar, you can just come and rejoin the group. I think if you stay back here, it's still not going to wake up. So let's get you not crossing that line. And Jacob, I think you're probably fine there for now. Let's see. Okay, it didn't wake up. Good. Alright, so same plan, except this time, unfortunately, Irina still doesn't have a shot from here. And we wasted a bunch of willpower, so she can mark it for death. Let's see if she can see it from here.
Targeting.
Yeah, okay, so she'll mark it for death. Yep, that guy. She will quick aim here. She does not have enough will points to quick aim twice, so there's no point in trying to quick aim at all in that case. So she'll just do a regular shot. She has a shield. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do any damage here.
Got lucky.
Okay, woke that one up. She is out of points, so she's not going to move anymore. Sophia.
Finger on the trigger.
Thinking same thing. Yeah, looks like we'll get a kill here, hopefully. Oof, nope, she did a bunch of misses. I guess she's going to take her second shot. Okay. And then I think I just want to pull everybody into a tight little formation, just in case we wake something else up.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay. And Irina can't move, so we're gonna hold here for this turn. Whew. And it is tense, but we've managed to take out 2 without getting anybody killed, so that's good. Let's end the turn there. Alright. Nobody else awake. I think the best idea, well, first off, let's send the Aspida up into this corner here, just to make sure there's nothing else hiding in the corner. Okay. That's a really good sign. We didn't wake anything else up. Okay. So I think the next thing we should do is stay down low, stay back here. We've swept pretty much this entire side of the map, so we want to go and sweep the other side of the map before we wake the Cyclops up. So let's start heading this direction. And my hope here is that we can get eyes on them down here before they see us from up top, if there's any more up top. But we're probably gonna have to spend a lot of time like running around making sure the map is clear before we try to engage, because these things are just like
Moving in.
one hit and we're dead for at least for Irina for sure. They're doing like 200 plus damage. And the Cyclops, which we lost sight of, but the Protean Mutane Cyclops gives a chance to burn, or just a burn always burns for the beam weapons, which means we risk getting lit on fire from single shots, and that leads to dying very rapidly in this game. Very bad to even let them shoot at us. We're gonna stay back here. And Jacob, hop up on the dais.
Let's do this.
Jacob's getting a little far ahead, so I'm gonna hold him there while everybody else catches up.
Let's go.
Okay, that's got everybody grouped on the dais. I don't think we can move Aphid anymore this turn. Oh, no, we can. We can move Aphid. Somehow I lost track of the turns. We'll bring you in over here. The worst thing to happen on a Ancients map like this is to get attacked from two different angles by these things, because then they're just gonna take out your operatives too easily. So it's important to make sure you know where everybody is before they run in and get killed. Secret to success. Moving up from here to Keshi, yeah, let's explore this corner. Actually, let's see if the Aphid can explore the corner for us. Maybe if we throw it here. Okay, enemy spotted. That was the Cyclops, and this is an opportunity to show that, yes, Cyclops. Applies burning to ally ranged attacks. So its own attacks may or may not have burning. Probably do, even though it says ally. And that's that, and it's stomp shock attack. So this shock attack 10 tile radius is enormous. So we need to keep our range on this thing, try not to get close. It looks like there is a hoplite up there with it. That's really unfortunate. That means, I don't know, we're gonna have to deal with that somehow. Let's move the rest of the team up. So now I'm thinking we probably want to approach from this side and head this way. Maybe try to, it's gonna have, how many hit points does it have? 2100 hits. It's gonna be really hard to take that thing out without getting someone killed. Oof.
I'll be right there.
Cautious approach still feels pretty good. Jacob is not seeing anything. I just want to run you back here just in case. These things are really good at hiding behind the scenery. Okay. So next we want to tuck someone up here, but I don't want to wake that thing up. Let's just see if we can see anything else. Aphid has pretty good vision. So if there was somebody back here, I'm pretty sure we'd see it by now. Okay, so I'm fairly confident that, you know, maybe there's somebody on the stairs, maybe up here, but I'm fairly confident we've scouted everything. We've killed 2 so far. We know where there are 3 hoplites. Usually there's like 5, 6, 7, like a lot. So there's probably at least 3 more. I'm guessing maybe 1 here, maybe 2 up here. We started here, so there's nothing back that way. I guess we can start heading back. Let's head up these stairs and come around from the top. Just feels safest.
I'm here.
Omar's heading
They
back.
can't stop me.
A lot of running back and forth on these missions, making sure everything's clear and we're not about to dive into danger. There's not a lot of cover on this map either, so it's important to be cautious. Okay, we did split the group a bit there, so we're going to start with Jacob. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have
Watch
done
out.
that.
I'm moving in.
Let's bring Aphid back this way. I think we're just gonna wait a turn here for Jacob. Ancient Guardians are awake. Great. Alright. Already just 90 damage there. And on fire. So yeah, somehow we woke one up even though we were super cautious. So we're gonna have to, everybody get in cover, try to keep eyes on that. Crap, the Cyclops is awake too. Oh my, that is a big burning field. And another hoplite. Misses. And deploy shield. So at least 2 hoplites up there. 3 hoplites. Okay, the angle is preventing their beams from hitting us. That's good. 4 hoplites. Absolutely demolishing Aphid. Maybe we're not prepared for this. Maybe this is a run. I don't really like the way this is going, honestly, so this might be an abandon if we can survive. I'd rather abandon and come back later. With this tight grouping, yeah, there's almost no hope of us getting in there without taking some serious damage here. So I think we might be running away. I didn't expect 4 of them to wake up, 5 enemies to wake up at us like that. We do have a option to escape. Unfortunately, we have a couple people on fire. Let's see if we can step out of the flames. Okay, still on fire.
Ready.
If Sophia uses a healing kit on you, does that put your flames out? Using medikit does not extinguish the flames. What about if you run into this water? No, but you're not taking damage. Okay, you know what? Omar, you're running to the exit. We're out of here. I don't like being on fire. 50 points of fire damage. Luckily they didn't take any damage from the weapon, but or not a lot of damage from the weapon. She took a bunch, but
Receiving.
yeah, so that's the answer is we are giving up. There's almost no way we're gonna survive this, so let's get this team out of here while maintaining cover. We did kill a few of the hoplites. I am guessing that that's not going to carry over between missions, but I feel like even with the A team, we're kind of outclassed here. We're going to have to try this again. Sophia, you might as well dash. feel pretty good about the decision to run away here.
Maximum effort.
Really want these guys to survive, and this looks completely insurmountable to me right now. We'd have to have, like, maybe with Scooby here, we could do a long-range bombardment on these things and have a hope to live, but just closing that distance to where we can reliably hit these, we're gonna get destroyed. There's not enough cover. Let's see, Irina, if you step out of the fire, you're okay. You're gonna survive. Let's make sure you're maintaining cover. Takeshi, we don't want to lose you either, buddy. Behind this pillar here is probably safe. Oops, took some damage running through the flames there, buddy. Jacob already did his run. And Aphid, you are also severely damaged, so let's just get you the heck... Actually, let's keep you in just in case you need to heal someone. What happened? Shoo, thought I froze. Aphid doesn't take any damage from the flames. This beam weapons with flame is just sort of ridiculous. Let's end that turn there. Lost sight on most of them. I don't think they can see us from where we are, and if they can, it's going to be a hard shot. Most likely they're running down the stairs. Okay, I think that is danger past. Let's see. Irina managed to bleed all over the place and disable her arms by fire. Nothing escaping won't help. I probably could have healed her. That was dumb. I'm just nervous. Don't want to lose these people.
Our move.
Alright, Takeshi's out. I think everybody except for Jacob is out this turn.
Taking position.
And I probably could have got Jacob out with some dashes. Oh well. Pretty sure it's gonna be okay. Got this giant formation in the middle, sort of keeping us safe. But no visibility on the Guardians, so I don't know what they're doing this turn. This giant purple gorilla just gonna taunt us. And I'm hoping that's it. Seems to be frozen. There we go. Okay. Phoenix forces Jacob. No damage. He's running out. Yeah, so kind of anticlimactic there, but definitely better to run away if you get a terrible position like that where there's just no possible way. Maybe if these were all snipers, that would be the way to go. So maybe I'll revisit these antediluvian missions with a sniper team instead of my assault focused team. Mission failed there. I'm just glad we lived. We did get a little bit of experience, a whole bunch of injuries, and some ignominious defeat. Assault failed, nobody's dead, minimal cost of replenishment. Let's think about what went wrong and what we can do next. So yeah, I think we just have the wrong weapons basically to face these. I think we need a sniper team. I'm going to send a team home to Phoenix Avionics for a little bit of recuperation, and then they're going to head to the Harmony of the Spheres. Who else is moving this turn? Tenuous is moving. Inaccessible is heading to a scavenging site. So that looks like that's the next mission we're going to be running, is scavenging again. Scout is... we're waiting for an Aspida, right? Yeah, looks that way. So we've got a whole day left to finish the Aspida. We're doing some research. Let's start this exploration. Who is this? That is Scout doing explorations. Okay, so they're out exploring, and these guys are heading to the scavenging site. We did finish advanced nanotechnology. These advanced nanobots, invisible to the naked eye but easily programmable via a portable control interface, can be used to automatically identify and eliminate a variety of threats to an operative's life, from fire to viral infection. Okay, to achieve this, however, they must be spread across the individual's clothing, hair, and skin, and also be ingested. There are no known side effects. First damage point of poison, virus, acid, and fire applied per attack is ignored. First damage point? Like, that seems pretty damn weak. 1 point ignored. But maybe that means, like, the first application is ignored? I don't know. That would seem a lot more useful. We're now moving on to production robotics, followed by advanced laser technology. We would like to get a few of these other things. Venom crossbow might be interesting. Not sure. Paralyzing weapons, actually. Yeah, let's put those in the queue behind the advanced laser tech. And then maybe the next thing on the list here is the mist repeller. A lot of Synedrian tech we want to finish. Manufacturing wise, I think we have a new armor motion detection module. Locate all nearby enemies even behind obstructions. It might be nice to have one of these on a sniper specifically for that mission. These clarity helmets just have never really done anything for us. Psychic neutralizing helmets, nothing really does psychic damage, so I'm not sure what these are doing. Let's make one motion detection module and we'll try to give that to Irina. Otherwise, we probably do need to make some armor as well. We're pretty flush with materials, so it might make sense to start outfitting our C team. Running through everybody, we have Psylocke, Armis, Lydia, Chance, Kilo, Charlie, Citizen Eileen, Tyzok, Mist, Jen, Sophia, Jacob, Omar, Takeshi, Irina. Alright, we have this new guy, T, has nothing. Looks like he's an assault, yeah. We need to get him some training. First level, you're not going to survive, especially with crap armor like that. So that's one suit of armor. Can we outfit you? But what armor do we have? We just have crap armor. In fact, I'm going to scrap the terrible armor. I guess I could scrap both at once. We'll scrap the terrible armor that people aren't wearing. Maybe even just get you out of armor so I remember not to send you on missions. Plus we get to see those fantastic green sideburns. Jeez. Okay, T. Not so sure about your style, buddy. We may need to send you to the barber. Okay, who else do we have? T. Robert. Heavy armor. Yeah, we're gonna toss this stuff to just to remind me to queue some up. Another guy with great facial hair. So we need one assault armor, one heavy armor, and then Akira has good armor. We need some sniper armor. that armor is gonna do much for survivability for these guys, but maybe we'll find something. Okay, and I think that's it. Yeah, everybody's got armor, so I need basically one of each of the 3 starting classes. Heavy, assault, and sniper. Let's put those in the queue. We also have New Jericho assault, so that drops stealth. Doesn't do anything for accuracy, and it's 23 armor. That may be better than our standard armor, right? Yeah, this is 20, but no stealth loss. I don't really care that much about stealth for assault troops, so we're gonna put our assault guys in New Jericho armor. War Dog, our new assault guy. For the heavy, we could go Anvil here. 33, but that's -7 perception, -4 accuracy. How's that compared to Odin? Is it Odin? No, not Odin. Gollum. So it's the same penalties. Slightly worse perception, but same stealth and accuracy penalty, but it's significantly more armor. So we will put you in Anvil armor if you're heavy. And then let's look at the Eidolon armor. 18 perception bonus, accuracy bonus, speed drop on the pants, speed drop on the shoulders. How's that compared to Banshee? No speed drop. Speed drop on the shoulders. And stealth and accuracy bonuses across the board. No stealth bonus, but an accuracy bonus may be better on these. What about Ekron? Yeah, this is better stealth and better accuracy, so maybe this is the right armor to go for snipers. Yeah, let's make a suit of the Ekron armor. Now that I'm looking at the other armor, they all seem to be better than the default. Okay, so that's our armor loadout. That'll take a day. We'll get Team C into some reasonable armor. We probably also need to make weapons for them. Psylocke's got a decent weapon. Lydia, why are you carrying a pistol? Okay, you'd be normally wielding probably this. Not a Gungnir. Warlock, 5th level. Yeah, let's give the other Gungnir to Citizen Eileen, probably. Get you some ammo. I also have the Hawk still. Citizen Eileen. She already has the Gungnir, that's good. So maybe we have an extra one. Maybe we'll give that to Jen. Or Irina has an extra one already, right? Okay, that's where the extra one was. Right, came from Irina. We'll drop it back on her. And then finally we have these guys. 2 guys waiting for a weapon. Okay, you already have a Pythagoras. You have... what do you have besides that? A flamethrower, I think? Yeah. Honestly, not that happy with the flamethrower as a weapon, so I'd rather you have a Goliath. And then weapons here. Yeah, we'll give you the flamethrower as well, I guess. And then T. No weapon for you, so we do need to make another